guys, so we've looked at a whole bunch of really cool humane live capture traps that can trap one mouse now, but what if you have more than one mouse? You know, I know I do. So I started looking at some other traps and ended up ordering the Victor Tin Cat, which claims to be quite the mouse trap. It claims, among other things, that it can hold up to 30 mice, which I think would be kind of terrifying, you know, if I opened this thing up and found 30 mice in there. I hope you wouldn't let it get quite that far. And also it claims that it doesn't need bait, which I can actually believe that pretty well, because the way this trap is designed is it has an entry point right there and right there, so you can just set it along a wall, and the mouse's natural movement. You see, mice usually don't go out in open spaces that much unless there's something attracting them. Naturally, they just walk along the wall. So they walk along the wall and they go right in one of these entry points, and there's a baffle in there, which that's one thing that I'm going to look forward to testing here when we actually put this out in the wild tonight and see what gets caught in it. But basically it just seems like a pretty simple baffle. Just mouse walks in there, and then in this side pushes that down with its own weight, but then it can't get it back up too well. So be interesting to see whether or not that works. But anyways, it looks overall like a really sturdy trap. It has plenty of space for the mouse inside, you know, as long as you don't let it get up to 30 mice inside. I would not recommend that. It also has plenty of air holes, so the mouse should be able to breathe. And I know it says that it doesn't require bait, but I'm gonna put just some like a cereal or maybe some grain or birdseed would be something that would probably work pretty well too, actually. That is pretty close to what a mouse's healthy natural diet should be. So it doesn't require bait, but won't hurt things either. So Victor Tin Cat. I don't know if Tin Cat is like play on the Iron Maiden or something. Like, I mean, obviously this isn't supposed to kill the mice or hurt them, so I don't really know if that applies, but that's what it made me think of. Anyways, we're gonna take this out to the tool shed, where I think we probably have lots of mice, and we're gonna see if we can't catch a few of them. Come on. Right, so we are out in the tool shed here, and we're just gonna set this along a wall, because like I said, mice run along the wall naturally, so it'll go in hopefully either that entry point or that entry point. And says it doesn't need bait, but I really want to get one, and it will probably be nicer if it has something to eat while it's in there. So I'm just going to put some Crispix or Chex Mix or whatever in there. And there we go. We're just going to leave the Victor Tin Cat here overnight, see if it gets anything. All right, guys. Good night. We'll see what happens in a minute. Alright, so we are coming out here to my tool shed this morning to check on our Victor Tin Cat, which we placed there last night, right along the wall here. See if one of them ran inside. And oh, okay, you can't quite see it on the camera, I don't think, but we do have one in there. So let's take him outside and check on this, okay? Alright, so we're out here in this nice big field. Should hopefully be a good spot for our mouse, which we are about to release from the Victor Tin Cat. Let's see what we got. Hey, little guy. What do you think of that? Oh, he's so cute. That's right, bud. You can leave. Hope you enjoyed your Chex Mix. Alrighty. There he goes. Well, it looks like these baffles actually ended up working just fine, which I was a little bit unsure about. Only thing I was unsure about with this trap. And I think we can now say that the Victor Tin Cat mouse trap works really well, and I think it would be an especially good trap for you if you're someone who has a lot of mice and you need something that's solid, that's heavy duty, that will hold up well in like a shop or garage or anything like that, where it's at risk of getting, you know, stepped on or run over. Well, I don't know if I'd recommend running over it. I'm not going to test that either, but it's a pretty sturdy trap is what I'm saying. I will post the Amazon link to the trap in case you're interested. I think you'll find that for
how solidly it's built, you know, being made of metal and everything like that, it's actually pretty cheap. And it's also a good one if you don't want to check it all the time. Although what you got to remember is a humane live mousetrap is only a humane live mousetrap if you check it frequently, because mice have, you know, really fast metabolisms. They have to eat a lot or else they'll die. So obviously, if you're using a live mousetrap, you don't want that to happen. So try your best to check it every day. And hopefully maybe even the little schedule that Victor gives you along with it will help you with that. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this test and review of the Victor Tin Cat Mousetrap. Hope it's helpful, and I hope you're able to get the mousetrap that is best for your situation. All right, guys, thanks for watching.